Your life becomes what you think about every day. If you start thinking in a different way, your whole life can change too. Your mind is like a very powerful tool that helps you do everything. The way you think about things, what you believe about yourself, and the stories you tell inside your head can really change your life. This idea is not just something to read in books, it is true in real life for everyone. There is a famous line that says, "Your mind is everything. What you think, you become." This means your thoughts are not small or weak. They are very strong. They build the life you are living right now. The way you think helps decide what you do, how you feel, and how you talk to other people. So, if you change your thoughts, you can change your actions and your life. This book will help you understand how to use your mind in a better way. It will teach you how to stop thinking negative thoughts and how to start thinking positive thoughts. You will learn how to break your limits, become stronger, and find new power inside yourself. You will see how to match your thoughts with your biggest dreams and wishes. Now, it's time to begin this journey. Let us walk together on this new path where every good thought becomes a new action, and every action becomes a step toward a better life. Chapter 1: A New Mindset. A New You. Every big change in life starts from a small change inside your mind. If you want to live a better life, the first thing you need to do is think in a new way. You can think of your mindset like a pair of glasses that you wear on your eyes. If your glasses are dirty or broken, then everything you look at will seem unclear, dark, or not nice. But if you clean your glasses or wear a new and clear pair, then everything around you will look beautiful, bright, and full of hope. Your mindset works just like that. It is the way your mind sees your problems, your goals, your life, and even how you see yourself. When we say mindset, we mean the group of thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that live in your head. These thoughts help you decide how to feel about the world and how to act in different situations. For example, your mindset can make you see a problem as something too hard to fix, or it can help you see it as a chance to learn something new. If you have a mindset that always says, "I can't do this," or "I'm not smart enough," then those thoughts will stop you from trying. But if your mindset says, "I can do this," or "I can learn slowly and get better," then you will start doing new things that bring better results in your life. To become a new person or to improve your life, you must first change the way you think. This chapter will help you understand that your thoughts are not just small ideas, they are powerful tools. Your thoughts can change how you feel inside, what actions you take, and what results you get in your life. That is why it's so important to learn how to think in a new way. If you always think bad things like "I will never be good" or "I always fail," then your mind will believe those things. And if your mind believes something bad, then your actions will also be weak or full of fear. But when you start thinking things like, "I am strong," or "I can learn new things if I try," then your brain will become stronger, and your actions will also become better and more confident. Having a growth mindset means you train your brain to look for good things, even when life gives you problems. It means believing that you can become better at anything if you try hard, if you keep learning, and if you don't give up. It means knowing that mistakes are not the end of your journey. They are just steps that help you learn more. In this chapter, we will start your journey of changing your mindset. You will learn how to find which thoughts are helping you grow and which thoughts are stopping you. You will learn how to stop the bad thoughts and replace them with better thoughts. You will learn how to see your problems in a new way and how to stay strong even when life feels hard. When your mindset changes, you will start to feel different inside. You will become more open, more brave, and more ready to try new things. A new mindset will make you strong and help you believe in your future. It is not just about saying good things, it's about teaching your mind that you are powerful and you can take control of your life. This is the first step. When you start changing the way you think, you will also start changing the way you live. And soon, you will begin to see that you can become the person you always wanted to be. All of that begins with your thoughts. Chapter 2. The Power of Self-Awareness. If you want to control your life and become a better person, then the first thing you need to do is understand yourself. This means you need to be aware of what you think, how you feel, and why you act in a certain way. Self-awareness means you watch your own mind and try to understand what is happening inside it. You can imagine it like watching a movie, but the movie is your own mind. You are looking at your thoughts and feelings like you are sitting outside of yourself and just watching what is going on. You see what you think, how you feel, and what you do, but you do not judge yourself. You only try to understand. Many people live their lives like they are sleeping. They react to things very quickly without stopping to ask, why am I feeling this way? Or why did I just do that? They feel sad or angry or scared, but they don't know what caused those feelings. They don't stop to look inside. That is why they feel lost, confused, or upset most of the time. But if you are self-aware, it is like turning on a flashlight in a dark room. The dark room is your mind, full of hidden thoughts, and the flashlight is your attention. Now you can see your thoughts clearly. You can understand what you believe and why you act a certain way. This is very important because you can't change what you don't see. In this chapter, you will learn how to become more self. One of the first things you can do is practice something called mindfulness. This means you bring your full attention to the present moment. You don't think about yesterday or tomorrow. You just watch your thoughts and feelings as they are right now. You don't say this thought is bad or this feeling is wrong. You just notice what's happening inside you. Mindfulness is not about hiding your feelings. It's about being kind to yourself while you observe what is going on in your heart and mind. When you do this, you start to understand your own habits. You see which thoughts help you grow and which ones keep you stuck in the same place. Another good way to become self-aware is by writing in a journal. You can take a notebook and write down your thoughts, your feelings, and what happened in your day. You can write about what made you happy, what made you sad, or what made you afraid. When you write, it's like talking to yourself. You understand your emotions better, and you start to see the same thoughts coming again and again by writing. You may notice things like, every time I make a mistake, I feel like I'm not good enough. Then you can ask yourself, why do I think that? Where did this thought come from? Is it true? This is how you begin to change your old thinking and become stronger. Another part of self-awareness is understanding your strengths and weaknesses. Strengths are the things you are good at. Weaknesses are the things you find hard or difficult. When you know your strengths, you can use them to do great things. When you know your weaknesses, you can work to improve them, or you can find help when needed. Self-awareness is not about making yourself feel bad. It is not about blaming yourself. It is about knowing the real you. It is about saying, "This is who I am right now, and I want to grow into something better." When you understand yourself with kindness and care, you become more powerful. In this chapter, you will learn simple exercises to help you understand yourself better. You will learn how to listen to your inner voice, the voice that quietly tells you what you truly want in life. This voice will tell you what makes you happy, what you are afraid of, and what your heart dreams about. When you listen to that voice, you begin to see how your thoughts are controlling your life. You will learn how to stop the negative thoughts when they come, and how to change them into helpful ones. You will be able to say, "This thought is not helping me. I will think something better." Self-awareness is like a key that opens the door to your best self. It is the very first thing you need if you want to grow, change, and feel more alive. When you understand who you are inside, you also begin to understand what choices will make you happy. And when you know that, you can take control of your life in a powerful new way. Chapter 3: Reprogramming Your Beliefs. The way you think about yourself and the world comes from your beliefs. Beliefs are strong thoughts that live deep inside your mind. They tell you what you can do and what you cannot do. They tell you who you are, what kind of life you can live, and what kind of person you can become. But many times, these beliefs were made when you were very young. They came from your family, your teachers, or your early experiences. And now, even if they are not true, you still believe them. Some beliefs are good. For example, if you believe, "I can learn anything if I try," then that belief helps you grow. But other beliefs are bad and limiting. For example, if you believe, "I always fail," or "I'm not smart enough," then that belief will stop you from trying. You will not even take the first step because your belief says you cannot do it. Your brain is like a computer, and your beliefs are like the computer's programs. If you are using an old or broken program, the computer doesn't work well. But if you update the program, the computer works faster and better. Your mind works. In the same way, you need to remove the old, negative beliefs and install new, positive beliefs. The first step is to find out which beliefs are hurting you. You need to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself questions like, "What do I always tell myself when life is hard?" Or do I believe that I can succeed? Or do I always expect to fail? If your answers are full of fear and doubt, then you have some negative beliefs living inside you. Once you know which beliefs are limiting you, you need to question them. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Maybe someone once told you that you are not smart, but that doesn't mean it's a fact. It is just their opinion. Maybe you made a mistake once, and now your mind says, "I always fail." But is that really true? Or did you just have a hard day? When you start asking these questions, you begin to see that many of your beliefs are not facts. They are just thoughts you believed for a long time. After you question the old belief, it's time to replace it with a new, stronger belief. This is where you can use affirmations. Affirmations are short, powerful sentences that you say to yourself every day. For example, you can say, "I am learning and growing every day," or "I believe in myself," or "I can do hard things." The more you say these positive sentences, the more your brain starts to believe them. Another tool you can use is visualization. This means you close your eyes and see yourself doing something great in your mind. You can imagine yourself speaking with confidence, finishing a big goal, or becoming successful. If you see it again and again in your mind, your brain starts to believe it is possible. And when your brain believes it, you will begin to act like it's true. This is not magic. It is called neuroplasticity. That is a big word, but it simply means your brain can change. Your brain is always making new paths inside it. If you think the same thought again and again, your brain makes that thought stronger. If you stop thinking a negative thought, that path becomes weaker. So when you practice thinking good thoughts and doing good actions, your brain becomes stronger and better. In this chapter, you will learn how to stop your old negative beliefs and how to create new, empowering beliefs. You will learn to say things like, I am not stuck, I can change, and I deserve good things in life. These beliefs will help you feel motivated, full of energy, and ready to do new things. Reprogramming your beliefs means you stop living with fear. You stop saying, I can't, and you start saying, I can, and I will. You stop telling the old story that kept you small. You write a new story, a story of hope, strength, and power. You have the power to change your thoughts. And when you change your thoughts, your life begins to change too. This is how you become the best version of yourself. Chapter 4. The Science of Positive Thinking. Some people think that positive thinking means just smiling or pretending everything is okay, but that is not true. Positive thinking is not about ignoring your problems or acting like bad things don't happen. It is about choosing to focus on what can go right instead of what can go wrong. It is about training your mind to find hope even in hard times. Scientists have studied this and found that positive thinking really helps people live better lives. Your brain is always working. Every time you think something, your brain sends messages through your body. When you think happy, good thoughts, your brain releases special chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals help you feel calm, focused, and happy. They make your mood better, give you more energy, and help you solve problems more easily. But when you think negative thoughts, like I'm not good enough, or nothing ever works out, your brain releases a stress chemical called cortisol. This chemical makes you feel tired, anxious, and upset. If you think negatively all the time, it can even make your body sick. That is why thinking in a positive way is not only good for your mind, it is also good for your health. People who think positively are usually stronger inside. They don't give up easily. When something goes wrong, they don't say, I failed. Instead, they say, I learned something new. This kind of thinking is called resilience, and it helps you keep going even when life is hard. Positive thinkers believe that every problem has a solution. They try again and again until they succeed. To think more positively, you first need to notice your thoughts. Everyone has a little voice in their mind that talks all day. Sometimes that voice says mean things like, you're not smart, or you always mess things up. But those thoughts are not always true. So, the next time you hear something negative in your head, stop and ask, is this really true? Or is it just my fear speaking? When you start asking these questions, you take control of your mind. One great way to become more positive is to practice reframing. Reframing means changing the way you look at a problem. For example, instead of thinking, I failed the test, you can say, now I know what to study next time. This small change in words can change how you feel. It gives you hope and helps you move forward. Another powerful habit is practicing gratitude. Gratitude means saying thank you for the good things in your life. Even when life is not perfect, there is always something to be thankful for. You can start a gratitude journal and write down 3 good things every day. They can be small things like, I ate a good lunch, my friend smiled at me, or I saw a beautiful tree. When you look for good things, your brain starts to find more of them, and you feel happier every day. Visualization also helps you stay positive. It means closing your eyes and imagining your goals coming true. See yourself finishing a big project, speaking with confidence, or getting a job you really want. If you see these things clearly in your mind and feel them in your heart, your brain begins to believe it is possible. This belief pushes you to take action in real life. It's also important to surround yourself with positive things. The people you talk to, the videos you watch, the books you read, all of these things affect your mind. Try to spend time with people who lift you up and speak kind words. Listen to motivational talks, read inspiring books, and avoid negative news or people who always complain. Your environment can help you stay strong and happy. Another tool is self-kindness. Many people are kind to others, but very mean to themselves. They call themselves stupid or lazy when they make a mistake. But if you talk to yourself in a loving way, like you would talk to a friend, you will feel more peaceful and more ready to try again. Say to yourself, it's okay, I will learn, and do better next time. This gentle voice will help you grow. Science shows us that people who think positively often live longer, have better health, and feel less stress. They get sick less often and are more successful in school, work, and relationships. This happens because their minds are focused on what they can do, not on what they can't. Remember, positive thinking is not about pretending. It is about choosing a better way to look at life. It is about believing in your future, trusting yourself, and knowing that every day is a new chance to grow. It is about saying, things might be hard right now, but I believe something good is coming. So train your mind to look for the good. Speak kind words to yourself. Imagine the life you want. Be thankful for what you already have. And when problems come, don't let them stop you. Tell yourself, I can handle this. I will stay strong. I will keep going. This is the real power of positive thinking. It helps you take control of your life, change your mood, and create a better future one thought at a time. Chapter 5: Building Emotional Resilience. Life is not always easy. Sometimes bad things happen. Sometimes we feel sad, angry, tired, or confused. But even when life feels hard, there is a special kind of strength that can help us keep going. This strength is called emotional resilience. It means staying strong inside, even when things outside are falling apart. It means bouncing back when something hurts you. It means not giving up when life becomes difficult. You can think of emotional resilience like a muscle in your body. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. When you face problems and keep moving forward, your inner strength grows little by little. And just like muscles need exercise to grow, your emotions also need practice to become calm and steady. Many people think that strong people never cry or never feel pain, but that is not true. Being strong does not mean hiding your feelings. It means knowing how to feel your emotions, understand them, and choose a better way to respond. Resilient people feel sad or afraid to, but they don't let those feelings stop them from living their life. To become emotionally strong, the first thing you need to do is understand that problems are a part of life. Everyone has hard times. Everyone feels pain sometimes. You are not weak if you feel bad. You are just human. But if you stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can I learn from this?" your whole life will begin to change. This small change in thinking is very powerful. It helps you stop feeling like a victim, and it helps you start feeling like a student of life. You begin to understand that every problem teaches you something new. And when you learn from your problems, you become wiser and stronger. Another important step is learning how to control your emotions. This does not mean pushing your feelings away or pretending they do not exist. It means taking a deep breath and giving yourself a moment to feel calm before you react. It means choosing your words and actions instead of letting your anger or fear take control. When you feel too emotional, you can do small things to feel better. You can take deep breaths. You can go for a walk. You can write in a journal. You can close your eyes and sit quietly. These little actions help your mind and body to relax. When you are calm, you can think clearly. And when you think clearly, you make better choices. One more important thing is self-compassion, which means being kind to yourself when things go wrong. Many people are too hard on themselves. They say mean things to themselves like, "I'm so stupid," or "I always fail." But this kind of thinking only makes things worse. If you want to become strong inside, you have to speak to yourself kindly. You have to say things like, "I made a mistake, but I can learn from it," or "It's okay to feel sad. I will feel better soon." When you treat yourself like a friend, your heart becomes stronger, not weaker. It is also very helpful to have a clear purpose in life. When you know what really matters to you, it becomes easier to stay focused. Maybe your purpose is to take care of your family, to become a better person, or to help others. Whatever your purpose is, let it guide you through the hard times when life feels painful. Your purpose gives you a reason to keep going. Another thing that helps is having supportive people around you. We all need someone to talk to. We all need people who believe in us. When you have friends or family members who listen to you, who understand you, and who want you to succeed, you feel stronger. So don't try to handle everything alone. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, "I'm struggling today." Talking to someone you trust can make a big difference. Resilient people also focus on finding solutions instead of staying stuck in problems. They don't keep asking, "Why me?" Instead, they ask, "What can I do now to make this better?" They keep looking for a small next step. They don't wait for everything to be perfect. They just do their best in the moment. You can also become stronger by practicing gratitude. Even when life is hard, there are still small things to be thankful for. Maybe the sun is shining. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you have food to eat today. If you look closely, there is always something good, even in bad times. Gratitude helps you see what you still have instead of what you lost. Another important skill is learning how to let go of things you cannot control. Sometimes we waste energy trying to change people or fix things that are not in our hands, but this only makes us feel tired and helpless. Resilient people know they can't control everything, but they can control their own thoughts, words, and actions. They focus on what they can do, and they let go of the rest. Being strong also means being okay with being vulnerable. Vulnerable means showing your true self. It means saying, "I'm not okay," or "I don't know what to do." Many people think this is weakness, but actually, it is one of the bravest things you can do. When you are honest with yourself and with others, you grow stronger inside, you feel lighter, you stop pretending, and you start healing. And always remember to celebrate your progress. Even if you take one small step forward, that is a victory. If you got out of bed today, that is a win. If you smiled even once today, that means your heart is trying. Every small success matters. When you notice your progress, your confidence grows, and you feel more ready to face tomorrow. Emotional resilience does not mean life will be easy, but it means you will not give up when life is hard. It means you will keep going, you will learn, you will rise again and again, and each time you will become a little bit stronger than before. So remember this: you are stronger than you think. You can handle more than you believe. Your pain will not break you, it will shape you. And one day you will look back and say, "That hard time made me who I am today." Chapter 6: Letting Go of Fear and Self-Doubt. Fear and self-doubt are two feelings that can stop you from living the life you truly want. These feelings are like invisible chains that keep you stuck in one place. Fear tells you things like, "You are not ready," or "You will fail." And self-doubt says, "You are not good enough," or "You can't do it." When you listen to these voices, you stop yourself from trying. You become afraid to take action. You start to believe that you are not meant for success. But the truth is this: everyone feels fear sometimes. Everyone has moments of doubt. Even strong people feel nervous or unsure. These feelings are normal, but the important thing is not to let them control your life. You can feel afraid and still move forward. You can have doubt and still take action. This chapter will help you understand your fear, face your self-doubt, and slowly let them go. First, let's talk about where fear and self-doubt come from. Sometimes these feelings come from things that happened in the past. Maybe you tried something before and it didn't work. Or maybe you were afraid of what people would think. These experiences can plant bad thoughts in your mind, and over time, those thoughts grow into fear and doubt. Your brain tries to protect you, to keep you safe. But staying safe is not always the best choice. If you never try, you will never grow. You will never find out what you can truly do. The first step to letting go of fear is to say, "Yes, I feel afraid, and that's okay." Don't try to hide your fear. When you name your fear, you take away some of its power. You can ask yourself, "What am I really afraid of?" But once you know what you're afraid of, you can start to deal with it. Next, try to challenge your fears and doubts. Ask yourself, is this fear real, or is it just something in my mind? Sometimes we believe things that are not true. Maybe you think, "I will never be good at speaking," but have you ever really tried? Can also use visualization to help with fear. This means closing your eyes and imagining yourself doing the thing you are scared of, but doing it well. Feel it like it's real. When your brain sees this picture again and again, it starts to believe it can happen. But when you move even just a little, your fear starts to shrink. You don't have to do something big. Just take one small step. Make one phone call. Write one sentence. Speak up one time. Every small action helps you feel braver. Thing is to be kind to yourself. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. We say things to ourselves that we would never say to a friend. We say, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never get this right." But this voice is not helping you. You need to speak to yourself with love and care. "Okay, I can try again." You can also reframe your thoughts. Instead of saying, "I failed," say, "I learned something." Instead of saying, "I'm not ready," say, "I'm getting better every day." Most successful people failed many times. A lesson. That is what helped them grow. It is also very important to surround yourself with positive people. If you spend time with people who support you, believe in you, and want you to grow, you will feel stronger. Their words can lift you up when your own mind is feeling weak. But if you are around people who only talk about problems or who say, "You can't succeed," you will start to believe them. So choose your circle wisely. Fear often makes us worry about things that have not even happened. You think about what if all day. What if I fail? What if people laugh? What if I lose? These thoughts make you feel stuck. The next small step I can take. This helps you focus on action instead of fear. Affirmations also help a lot. You can say, "I am strong," or "I can do hard things," or "I believe in myself." Say these words every day. Write them on your wall or your mirror. The more you say them, the more your brain starts to believe them. Letting go of fear and self-doubt is not something that happens in one day. You take a step forward, your doubt gets quieter, and every time you believe in yourself, even a little, you become more confident. So remember this: fear is not your enemy. Walk through fear and do great things. You are not weak. You are not stuck. You are learning, growing, and becoming stronger every single day. Chapter 7: Creating a Vision for Your Life. If you want to live a better life, the first thing you need to do is to see what that life looks like. You need to imagine the kind of life you want to live. You need to create a picture in your mind of who you want to become, what you want to do, and how you want to feel every day. This picture is called your vision. Your vision is like a map that helps you know where you are going. It gives you direction and keeps you focused. Many people wake up every morning and just go through their day without thinking about what they really want. They go to work, they come home, they eat, they sleep and they do the same thing again the next day. But deep inside, they feel something is missing. They feel lost. That is because they don't have a clear vision for their life. When you don't have a vision, it's easy to get stuck. It's easy to feel confused, tired, or bored. But when you have a strong vision, you feel excited. You wake up with purpose. You feel like your life matters. You know where you are going and why you are doing it. Creating a vision starts with asking yourself big questions like, what kind of life do I want to live? What makes me feel happy and alive? What do I want to do with my time, my energy, and my heart? Who do I want to become? You don't need to have all the answers right away. Just start by imagining. Close your eyes and picture your best life. Where are you living? What kind of job do you have? What does your day look like? How do you feel? Who is around you? What are you proud of? Let your imagination be big. Don't limit yourself. Dream freely. You can also write your vision down. This is called a vision statement. It's like a letter to your future self. You can write something like, "In the future, I wake up feeling happy and strong. I do work that I love, and I help people every day. I am healthy, kind, and full of confidence. I travel to new places. I have good friends. I live with joy and peace." The more details you add, the better. Your vision should feel real in your mind. When you write it and read it every day, it becomes a part of you. It reminds you why you are working hard and making changes in your life. You can also make a vision board. This is a big piece of paper or a board where you put pictures, words, or drawings of your dreams. You can cut pictures from magazines or print them from the internet. You can draw your dream house, your future job, or the places you want to visit. Put your board where you can see it every day. It will keep your dreams alive in your heart. Your vision should not be about what other people want for you. It should be about what you truly want. Maybe your family wants you to be a doctor, but your heart wants to be an artist. Maybe your friends think success means having lots of money, but you believe success means having peace and love. Always follow your own heart. Your life belongs to you. Having a vision does not mean everything will be easy. You will still face problems. You will still have hard days. But your vision will give you a reason to keep going. It will help you stay strong when life gets tough. It will remind you why you started in the first place. Your vision also helps you make better choices. When you know where you want to go, you can ask yourself, does this decision bring me closer to my vision, or does it take me away? This helps you stay focused and avoid things that waste your time or energy. It's also okay if your vision changes over time. As you grow and learn, your dreams may change too. That is normal. Your vision should grow with you. The most important thing is to keep dreaming, to keep imagining, and to never stop believing that a better life is possible for you. Sometimes people are afraid to dream big because they think, what if it doesn't come true? But you should ask yourself, what if it does? What if everything you dream about is waiting for you, but you just need to take the first step? Creating a vision gives you hope. It helps you see that your life can be more than just surviving. You can thrive. You can shine. You can do something amazing with your time here on Earth. So today, take a few quiet minutes, close your eyes, imagine your best life, then write it down, draw it, speak it, believe it, and every day take one small step toward that dream. Because with a strong vision and with action, anything is possible. Chapter 8. Aligning your actions with your goals. Dreams and goals are very important. They give your life meaning. They help you feel excited and full of purpose. But dreams alone are not enough. If you want your dreams to come true, you must take action. You must do things every day that bring you closer to your goals. When your daily actions match your big dreams, that is called alignment. And that is how real change begins. Many people say, I want to be successful, or I want to be happy. But then they do things every day that take them in the opposite direction. For example, someone may say, I want to be healthy, but they don't eat good food or move their body. Or someone may say, I want to start a business, but they spend all their time watching TV. Their words say one thing, but their actions say something else. If you want to grow and become your best self, you must make sure your actions match your goals. Every step you take should move you closer to your dream. Every day should include at least one thing that helps you build the life you want. Let's say your goal is to become a writer. You don't need to write a full book in one day, but you can start by writing for 10 minutes each day. That small action, repeated over time, will help you become a writer. Or maybe your dream is to learn English. You don't need to speak perfectly today, but if you listen to English every day and practice a little, you will improve. Step by step, you will get closer. Your time is like money. You only get a little each day. So it is very important to use your time wisely. Ask yourself, is what I am doing right now helping me or hurting me? If something is wasting your time or energy, you can stop doing it. You can choose something better. In this chapter, you will learn how to plan your day with purpose. One simple way to do this is to write down your goal and then make a list of small actions that can help you reach it. These actions should be clear, simple, and easy to do. For example, goal: be healthy. Daily actions: drink more water, go for a walk, eat vegetables, sleep early. Goal: improve English. Daily actions: listen to English audio, learn 5 new words, speak 1 sentence out loud, write something in English. When you do these small things every day, they become habits, and habits are very powerful. They help you grow without even thinking about it. But if you don't plan your actions, you might waste time. You might forget what matters. You might feel lost. That's why it helps to check your progress often. You can ask yourself once a week, what did I do this week to reach my goal? What worked well? What needs to change? This keeps you honest and focused. It reminds you of your dream, even when you feel tired. Also, remember that consistency is more important than perfection. You don't have to be perfect every day, you just have to keep going. Some days you may feel slow or tired. That's okay. Just take one small step. Even slow progress is still progress. It's also helpful to remove distractions. Distractions are things that take your mind away from your goal. They can be social media, too much TV, or even spending time with people who don't support you. When you remove distractions, you have more time and energy for what really matters. And don't forget to celebrate your wins, even the small ones. If you kept a promise to yourself, smile. If you finished something you planned, feel proud. Every small win gives you more confidence, and confidence helps you keep going. Sometimes life may feel busy, and you may not feel like taking action. In those moments, go back to your vision. Read it again. Look at your dream board. Remember why you started. Let your dream fill you with energy again. Let it remind you that your life has meaning. When your actions match your goals, your whole life begins to change. You feel more focused, more motivated, and more proud of yourself. You stop feeling stuck. You start to feel like the person you always wanted to be. So ask yourself every day, what is my goal? What small step can I take today to move closer to it? Then do it. One step at a time. One day at a time. That is how you turn your dreams into real life. Chapter 9: Overcoming Obstacles and Staying Motivated. When you start working toward your goals, you will feel excited in the beginning. You will feel strong, full of energy, and ready to do your best. But after some time, you may start to feel tired or unsure. You may face problems you didn't expect. These problems are called obstacles. Obstacles are the things that get in your way and make it harder to keep moving forward. They can be outside you, like money problems or a busy schedule, or they can be inside your mind, like fear, laziness, or feeling not good enough. But the truth is, everyone who wants to grow and become successful has to face obstacles. It is a normal part of the journey. When you meet an obstacle, you have two choices. You can give up, or you can keep going. Many people stop when things get hard. They say, "This is too much," or "Maybe I'm not meant for this." But if you want to become strong and achieve your dreams, you must learn to say, "This is hard, but I will not stop. I will find another way." One of the best ways to beat obstacles is to change how you see them. Instead of saying, "This is the end," try to say, "This is a test." Think of every obstacle like a lesson that is trying to teach you something. Maybe the lesson is patience. Maybe it is problem solving. Maybe it is learning how to ask for help. When you see problems as teachers, you stop feeling like a victim, and you start feeling like a warrior who is learning to become stronger. Another important thing is to remember your why. Why did you start this journey? Why do you want to reach your goal? When you feel tired or feel like quitting, go back to your reason. Close your eyes and think about your dream life. Think about how proud you will feel when you succeed. Let that feeling give you energy again. Let it remind you that the pain now will bring joy later. Staying motivated is not about always feeling happy. It's about doing the work even when you don't feel like it. You can't wait for perfect days to keep going. You must create your own motivation. One way to do this is to set small goals every day. When you finish something small, like reading a few pages, walking for 10 minutes, or learning a new word, you feel a little success. That small success gives you more energy to do the next thing. And when you do many small things, they become big progress. It's also helpful to talk to yourself in a kind and strong way. Don't say things like, "I'll never make it," or "I'm too slow." Those words will only make you feel worse. Instead, say things like, "I'm doing my best," or "I will try again tomorrow." Be your own best friend. Encourage yourself the way you would encourage someone you love. Positive self-talk makes a big difference when things get tough. Sometimes, your mind will try to stop you by saying, "It's too hard," or "I'm too tired." That's when you need to remind yourself that rest is okay, but quitting is not. If you need to slow down, take a short break, but always come back. Don't stop just because things are not perfect. Progress is not about doing everything fast. It's about not giving up. Another tip is to remember how far you have come. Look back and see your progress. Maybe you are not where you want to be yet, but you are not where you used to be either. That means you are moving forward. That means you are growing. Even if your steps are small, they still matter. Celebrate each step. Let every little win push you forward. You should also stay around people who make you feel stronger. If your friends support you, talk to them when you feel low. Let them remind you of your strength. If you have no one around you, you can listen to motivational stories, watch inspiring videos, or read books that make you feel brave. Good words from others can light a fire inside you and help you feel ready again. Always remember that obstacles are not the end of the road. They are part of the journey. And every time you climb over one, you become better than before. Life is not about avoiding problems. It is about becoming the kind of person who can face them and grow from them. You are not weak because you feel tired. You are strong because you are still trying. So whenever life becomes hard, take a breath. Remind yourself why you started. Do one small thing today that brings you closer to your goal. Speak kind words to yourself. Stay patient. Keep going. You are learning, growing, and becoming the person you were always meant to be. Chapter 10. Becoming the person you were meant to be. At the end of this journey, you must now understand something very important. Inside you, there is a person full of power, love, kindness, and courage. This person is not someone far away. This person is already inside you. But sometimes, that strong and beautiful part of you is hidden under fear, doubt, sadness, or pain. Life can be hard, and it can make you forget how special you truly are. But now is the time to remember. Now is the time to become the person you were always meant to be. Becoming your true self does not happen in one day. It happens slowly, step by step, with every small decision you make. Every time you choose to be kind, you grow. Every time you choose to keep going instead of giving up, you become stronger. Every time you believe in yourself, even just a little bit, you move closer to the best version of yourself. That version of you is not perfect. It doesn't need to be, but it is brave, honest, and full of light. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to be the best. You just need to stay true to your heart. Ask yourself, what do I really want? And what makes me feel alive? Your answers will help you. They will guide you. Deep inside, your heart already knows the way. The journey of life will always bring change. You will grow, you will fail, you will win, and you will learn. But through it all, you will keep discovering who you are. Sometimes you may feel lost. Sometimes you may feel broken. But don't forget, even in those moments, you are still moving forward. You are still becoming. You must stop waiting for the perfect time to begin. The perfect time is now. You don't need to be more ready. You don't need to be more smart or more confident. You only need to take one step today and then another tomorrow. That is how real change happens. That is how dreams come true, by small steps taken every single day. Remember to take care of yourself with love. Rest when you need to. Speak kindly to yourself. Forgive yourself when you make mistakes. And always believe that you are growing, even when you cannot see it yet. Growth is quiet. It happens slowly, but it is always happening deep inside you. You are not here just to survive. You are here to shine. You are here to love and to be loved. You are here to make a difference in your life and in the lives of others. And you are here to live a life that feels true to your heart. That is the life you deserve. So now it is your turn. Go forward with courage. Believe in your journey. Keep your vision close to your heart. Take actions that match your dreams. Speak good words to yourself. Trust that every challenge is helping you become stronger. Let go of fear and step into your power. Your life is not an accident. It is a gift, and you have the power to make it something beautiful. No matter where you come from, no matter what you have been through, you can start fresh. You can begin again. You can build a life full of purpose, peace, and joy. The best version of you is not a dream. It is real, and it is waiting for you to say, I'm ready. You are not small. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are powerful. You are becoming. You are enough. And this is just the beginning.